Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to be looking at the E88 Pro Drone. This is a drone that is currently available for sale on our e-commerce stores. We're going to be looking at its characteristics, specifications and features, and then we will go ahead and do a test as well. We're going to pair it to a mobile phone and we will take it outside. And before we continue, for those who have already subscribed to our channel, a big thank you. And for those who have not subscribed to our channel, please do hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button. So the drone comes with this case, which you can easily take it around with if you are moving about, and it protects the drone. And let's open up the case. So inside the case we get a remote control. We've got the drone. And then we've got some extra accessories, and we've got an instruction manual in Chinese and in English as well. And we've got a second instruction manual. So this is the operating manual that comes in Chinese as well as in English. Okay, cool. So we've got all of these here. I'm gonna just get these out of the way so we can have a quick look here at the drone, the remote and the accessories. Let's start off with the accessories. So what have we got here? So inside this plastic bag we've got a charging cable. So this is a micro USB cable. We've got some propeller protectors, so we'll be installing these as well. So there is 4 of them. We've got a screwdriver, so a Phillips screwdriver, and we've got some additional propellers here. So we've got 4 additional propellers in case the other ones break. So let's have a look at the remote. So the remote's got 2 antennas. So we've got a left and right button. We've got the joysticks here. So both of them rotates in all directions. There is a button here for the drone control to go up and the drone control to go down. We've got the power button here in the middle, up and down buttons here on the side. We'll have a look at the functionality of these. Here we've got speed control on the left hand side, and then we've got this other button here. I'll find out what this is for. We've got a button here for a picture and a flip button here on the right hand side. So at the bottom we've got the battery compartment, and just removing the battery door. So this will take 3 AA batteries for functionality. We'll get the batteries in a minute, set it up and get it going. Let's close this up. So let's get this one out of the way, and all of these accessories as well. And let's have a look at the drone. So the drone has got a power button here at the top. We've got the drone indication there. So nothing else here on the sides. We've got the propellers here at the top. Then here at the bottom we've got a camera here. So this would be the front camera. We've got another camera here, so the bottom camera. The battery will be here at the back. So let's open up the propellers here as such, and pull this one back as well as this one. So when they start rotating, then they will synchronize between themselves. To charge the drone, you have to remove the battery from here very easily. So just press down here on the battery compartment and pull the battery out. As you pull the battery out, you will see that you have a USB port there for you to charge your battery. You can connect the power cable to a wall charger, for example, and leave it charging. It will light up red when it's charging. When it's finished charging, it will just turn off the red light. So this battery is already fully charged. I'm going to insert it back into the drone. Okay, so this is what the drone looks like. And if I press on the power button, we have a light coming there. So it's now trying to synchronize the radio with the controller. So there is a radio frequency that needs to synchronize. I am going to power it down for now, and let's get the batteries into the remote. So we've got the remote here, so I'm gonna get actually three AA batteries. Okay, so I've got the batteries here, and let's insert the batteries in the battery compartment. And to insert the batteries, basically just insert all three batteries as such. That's done. And we're going to close the battery compartment with the battery door. Okay, that's done, it's closed. Quick test, press the power button here, and it starts flashing to synchronize the frequency with the drone. All right, so next up, we're going to install the propeller protections. And all you have to do is put the propeller protection here on the side. It will clip in here on the bottom, and then you have to just push it in for it to just get there, and that is done. Okay, so I'm gonna do all of them so the propellers are protected. So that is done. So we've got the propeller protection set up. This not only protects the drone, but also protects yourself and others from getting hit by the propellers. Okay, that is done. So looks good. Okay, great stuff. So next up, we are going to test and make sure everything is working. And to test it, you press the power button on the drone first. That will start flashing. Then you power on here on the remote, and this will also start flashing, so it's synchronizing between the two. And then after just a few seconds, what you need to do is here on the joystick, just press both of them outwards like this. Okay, so that is now paired. Touch on the left hand side and the propellers start working. So it's stopped now, so it's completely synchronized. So next up, what we're going to do, I'm going to install the application that comes with... Okay, to install the application for the drone, we've got an iOS version and we've got an Android version. I'm going to install the iOS version. So I've got an iOS phone here with me. So this is my test device. And let's go ahead and install the application. I'm going to open the camera app on the phone, and I'm going to scan the QR code for iOS. Okay, so it has scanned. I'm going to tap for it to open. Okay, so the application is HFUFO. Tap on Get. And we're going to install. It asks for a password, so I'm just going to insert the password. Okay, so now I've got the application installed. I can tap here on Open to open the application. So turn on the location service to allow HFUFO to determine location. So I'm going to allow the location here for this specific test. And UFO would like to find and connect devices on your local network. Okay, that's fine. Going to enable location services. And let's go back onto the application. So not connected to drone. To connect to the drone, we need to go to the system settings, WLAN, and connect Wi-Fi to drone. So let's turn on the drone. Right, okay, okay. So let's go over to Wi-Fi settings. Go over to Wi-Fi. So we've got this KY Wi-Fi that it's open. Let's tap on this one to connect. Okay, so it's connected. We're going to open the application again. It is connected now. If we go to Wi-Fi settings, we can see that it's connected. And let's open the application again, and then settings. On the settings, we've got the okay, I'm gonna select the right hand side mode here. So we've got a few settings here that you can use with your mobile phone. There is the mode settings for you to use it as a joystick, and once you exit settings, you go on to start flying, and from here you'll have access to the drone and the camera, as you can see here. So I've got access to the camera, and I can do a lot of things here, such as take photos, record videos, and as well to lift up. Got a media list, nothing here to see for now. And I've got this atom button here. We can put the phone on the remote. The remote has got this opening here at the bottom. So if you just pull this out, and it will allow you to just basically have your phone here. If I use my iPhone here and use it like this, this will allow me to have both my phone and my controller here. So we'll go ahead and test this up as well. So for now, I'm just going to remove it, close this up. Yeah. Okay, so we're outside. We got the drone, we got the iPhone here, and the remote control. Let's turn this up and let's see how it flies. So I'm gonna bring this up. I think these are the antennas, but you never know. So first things first, so let's turn on the drone. Okay, so the drone is on. You can see the light blinking there. So we're gonna turn on here the remote, and I'm also going to power up the application. So the application here is the HF application. So Wi-Fi is connected. I'm gonna tap here on start flying. So the camera is on. And let's turn this on then. So let's synchronize. I'm just gonna press here on the buttons. Okay, so that's been synchronized. So let's start it up. Okay, so that started. It's gone up. It's too windy outside. It's been windy over the last couple of days, so we're gonna do an indoor test. And right, so to power on, just press on the power button. It will start blinking there. Then press on the power button on the remote control. This will also start blinking. Then you just have to pair it, and to pair it, just move the joystick here up and down until you hear a beep. So you got a button here for lift off. So I'm gonna do this indoor. Hopefully it won't be too messy. So if I press on the up button here, it starts up, and then I can control the drone here with the left joystick to go left and right. Okay, not bad. So we've got a few other options. If you want the drone to go down, we press on this button right over here and it will touch down, as you can see there. And if you want it to go up again, just press on this button for lift off. Then you can control your drone with the left joystick. So the right hand side joystick will allow you to go up or down. At this moment we don't want to do that. Okay. There is also a flip option here. Oops, it's going too high, so I'm just gonna allow it to come down a bit. So there is also a flip option here on the remote. I'm not going to do that now because we need it to be a bit higher. There is also a way here for us to just synchronize the drone so it's completely stable. Okay, so it works perfectly. I checked the camera quality. The camera quality is not that great, so I wouldn't recommend it for situations where you want to film high quality stuff. So it's not that great. But yeah, otherwise works perfectly. Okay. I'm gonna allow it to go down now. And this is it, all done. So that's how it works. So this is actually the antenna I was checking out on the manual. So the option to flip that I was mentioning is right over here if you wanted to flip. And you can adjust the speed over here. And this is it really for this drone. It works perfectly, as I mentioned. The only thing it's the camera quality. It's not that great. There is no way for you to add an SD card on this, so it records everything through your phone. So you do need to install the application to be able to record stuff. It's a very simple drone, and this is a budget drone as well. Bear that in mind. It's not a high quality drone. It's a budget drone. It's within the range of between 18 to 25 pounds. So you cannot expect too much out of it, but it does fly, it does record. You can pair it with your mobile phone, and it does the basic stuff that you would expect from a drone. But if you want a high quality drone, you have to go for the more expensive ones. This is it for today's video. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.